What we're going to do today is do a tip and overlay. I'm going to start by using a sander band at about 3,000 RPM to rough up the natural nail plate. Very lightly, use a very gentle touch. Should take just a few seconds. I'm going to go ahead and cleanse the natural nail with some cleanser with a nail wipe. As that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and show you my tip I'm going to use. I'm going to use a natural tip. Okay, when we're finished, we're going to have a look like this. So what we're going to do is go ahead and apply our tip. I'm using Thin Set from Light Elegance. Go ahead and apply this down. Make sure the tip goes all the way down to the right and left side wall. This is where a lot of people make a very big mistake, is that they don't get that down far enough, and then it lifts on them later. All right, I'm going to pinch this just a little bit, make sure that's secure and in place. All right, then I'm going to come in with some tip cutters, and I'm going to cut this. Since we have a nice round shape, what I'm going to do is go ahead and come into the corners and just pre-cut those edges, because I'm going to be filing this in place. Alright? It's a nice trick, so it's just extra tip that you won't have to cut. I'm going to come in with a 180 grit, 100 grit file, and I'm just going to file these side walls. Put it right into place. Right? And because we're going to be using acrylic with this, you don't need to rough up the tip or blend it in any way. I'm going to take cleanser again and just wipe it down, make sure the dust and debris is gone. I'm going to go ahead and just use some clear powder. I'm going to be using Light Elegance Acrylic. Also using our new two-piece Light Elegance number 8 brush. Alright, and what I'm going to do is come right into the stress area, press down, pull forward. Alright, that's my first bead. I'm going to do one more. Press down, push to the cuticle. Use those brush angles, pull forward. I'm going to clean up the cuticle area, make sure there's nothing there. Make sure you're not slopping monomer all over the client's cuticle. Alright, and what we're going to do is, this is actually 2 coats of Adobe U color from Light Elegance. This is a gel polish. I'm going to go ahead and let this cure, and then we're going to begin to file it up. We have to get a nice rough surface on it so that we can adhere it to it. After your acrylic's hardened, I'm going to go ahead and take a 180 grit file, and I'm going to go ahead and file this in place. The contour of the nail is already set, so all I'm actually doing is just lightly roughing the top of the surface so that it will receive the gel color that I'm about to put on it. Okay? Everything's already filed and shaped. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and brush this off, and then I'm going to go ahead and take my gel color. This color is called Adobe U. I'm going to take it right at the cuticle, pull forward. This is a 2-minute cure. So I'm going to lightly polish this on. The first coat you can use very thin. Really all of your coats are going to be thin. But if it doesn't cover in the first coat, that's okay. Alright, we're going to go ahead and cure for 2 minutes. Now I'm going to apply my second coat. Same thing, keep it nice and thin. Make sure you go all the way down to the side walls and the cuticle. Capping the free edge, make sure the nail's nice and covered. See that? Again, second coat, cure, 2 minute. One little trick to this is you can also flash cure this for about 30 seconds. In the end, we're going to use a finishing coat called top gloss. Because it's clear, the UV rays will be able to go through it and finish curing what's below, which is the actual gel polish. So, you can go ahead and let it set for about 30 seconds, and then you can come right back in with the next coat. I'm going to go in with my top. This is a finishing gel coat. This is going to give it a brilliant shine for long-lasting wear and durability. I use a ton of this in the salon. Okay, apply it nice and thin, just like a top coat. Go ahead and cure for 2 minutes. On this coat, you're going to leave for a full 2 minutes from start to finish. Remove it from the lamp. I'm going to finish off with cuticle oil. Just around the cuticle area. Rub it in, and you're all finished. This service takes very minimal time, and it's for maximum money. Thanks for watching. These are all the products that we use today by Light Elegance.